video is titled Loneliness.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're going to react to it. And at the end, you're going to tell me your thoughts about it.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm Max.
Oh.
So,
Why are you watching these things?
It's good.
No, but I have an issue already.
What?
You don't even know what they're talking about.
What is it?
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm not gonna get into it. But don't use words that you don't understand. Okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a word in there. I'm not gonna tell you what. You're too young to be thinking about that word, or using that word, or reading that word.
What word?
I'm gonna keep watching this, but I hope I'm not disappointed. Keep playing.
I didn't make this video.
Well, you shouldn't be watching it if it is what I think it is.
What is it?
So, for me, it was something that I had to live with for the entirety of my teenage life, and I am almost 100% sure it's something that everyone watching this video has felt as well, and probably most of you are still feeling. Now, this video isn't necessarily talking about being alone, because alone time can be good. This video is specifically talking about the dictionary definition I just read. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance if this video gets a little too emo or gay for you. I'm sorry about that. But this is a topic that I really want to talk about, and I know it's something you guys
Why talk about gay?
probably quite often.
That's not what the video is about.
If there was a good way to describe it, I'd
No,
say
I don't have
it's
anything
like
against gay.
being
It's
the
just
third wheel in a
when they use it as a
relationship, except there is
derogative.
no
He's
relationship
recording, so
or two other
there's a face
people.
cam.
It's just by yourself. It's the absolute worst when you're just sitting in isolation, or even at a place with a lot of people, and you have absolutely no one to share your thoughts with, or someone to hear your words, or even a person that can just be next to you, keeping you
He's
warm
recording.
from the cold, empty
What's the
feeling
video
you get
called?
inside.
Loneliness.
But yeah, it's so fucking hard to be us, because we are the
Cursing.
ones who want to feel loved and be loved
There's
and
not a
give
lot of
love.
cursing.
And yet, that's not what we get. In turn, we get to watch as all of these undeserving pieces of shit, assholes,
Cursing,
and bitches,
cursing.
and dicks, and jocks, and sluts,
Cursing.
getting all of the attention they could ever want
I
and
know
not even
some too.
appreciating it. People like us would kill for that, and yet they just blow it off like it's nothing. And I remember seeing all this and being, wow, well, I guess this is what the world is like. I guess
Oh my
I'm just
goodness.
too boring and too ugly and too weak and too pathetic and too weird to ever be liked by another human being. Because, I mean, using that thought process, you kind of start to think that you deserve to be ignored just because that's how evolution works. Mates need a strong and powerful and good-looking individual, and I just wasn't any of those things by any stretch of the imagination. Despite the few facts that, according to what I was told, may be bearable, I was a very nice guy. Maybe I was a little funny. I probably had a few unique things about me.
Yeah, it's a little
But no one
inappropriate,
would
but
ever
it
care
makes
enough
sense.
to actually find out those things about me. So, in turn, I was just an outcast that no one ever knew anything about. Being ignored and unnoticed possesses a terrible amount of sadness that crawls up your sleeve when it happens. Like, I remember back when I had Facebook and my old Twitter account, and I had followed people from my school. You want to know how many likes and replies my tweets and posts got? You could probably guess the exact number if a lot of you already go through that. But yeah, it was 0. Despite the fact that I had added people who I thought were my friends and who I thought would like the stuff that I posted. But I guess not. I'll even show you guys some of the things that I used to post at a later date to see if what I was doing back then was actually uninteresting, or they were just purposely not liking and replying to what I posted so they wouldn't get caught in a conversation with someone as ugly as me. And what sucked even more was when someone who was popular or good looking in school posted something right after or right before you did, and you see your mutual friends liking and talking to them, but not you. It sincerely was debilitating seeing that. It even got to the point where even getting a singular text message would make my heart skip. I remember the long hours and perpetual suffering just constantly waiting to get a reply. And it broke my heart every time, because they never did. And even when you do nice stuff for people, or you're doing favors for everyone, or you're trying your absolute best to win the hearts of people, they give you like a very momentary praise, if even that, and and it's almost like they don't talk to you again, and you're like, wow, that really worked. I got a compliment for something I spent time and effort into and nothing else. Fuck that. I remember back when I thought I had friends, I would always be there for them, whether it be doing their homework or doing them a favor or just being someone they can vent to. And then when I ask, you want to hang out? Or can you talk right now? You know exactly what they'd say. Oh, sorry, I'm busy. And it felt like that every time, and you know that the only thing you could reply is, oh, okay, sorry. Because if you even dare to question why they always seem to have some kind of excuse to reject anything you ask for, you can consider yourself dead to them, because they don't need you, right? They don't need
Why do you
me.
shake your head every time?
And it's true, they didn't need me. Like, seriously, all we have is basically music, movies, TV shows, and video games.
Exactly.
All lifesavers.
My point exactly.
I just want to watch MasterChef.
It just sucks that you have no one there playing or watching with you. And that thought always comes back.
How long even is that?
Gonna be in the video.
Wait.
Man, I
Let
really
him do
wish I
his
had a
reaction
girlfriend
thing,
to lay
okay?
my head on as I feel
It's
the
a little
roof
long
while
to my
she
taste,
watches
but
and
okay.
all as I'm slaying all these demons and orcs and yeah. But I'm sure y'all know that feel. And despite the fact that there are over 7 billion humans on the earth right now, and despite the fact that statistically over millions of other humans are more than compatible with my personality, I can't help but feel like every time I end up meeting one of them, I end up fucking it up. Because why else would I have lived on the earth for almost 2 decades?
Why
and still find myself crawling
is it
back
that
home with no one
necessary?
besides myself? And of course, all of this perpetual loneliness is a road to one very specific place that a lot of
It's
us
like
have
he does it for
decided
shock
we're
value.
still living in. Depression, though, is going to be a topic for another day, though.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, I'm sure a fuck ton of us know about that. Anyways, it's just so horrible having no one to cuddle with when you
Oh
feel
my god.
undesirable.
Poor me,
No
poor
one to give you
me,
a hug
poor
when you really
me.
want one. No one to tell you it's going to be okay when you really need to hear it. No one to even share one
Oh my god.
singular
Yeah,
deep
this is
thought
way
with.
too emo. He's right about that. You know what? That I used to be like
But
that.
guess what?
You are.
Okay,
You are
he's still,
not the only one feeling lonely.
it's still.
Everything that I just said was me speaking from my experiences in my own life. I know what the fuck loneliness feels like, and I know that we all
Cursing.
suffer from different degrees of it, but do not think for a fucking second that you have it the worst.
Cursing.
Because I guarantee you there is a girl or guy out there who has it way worse than you do, who's just waiting for someone like you for them to emphatically adore the shit out of. You'd fucking cry if you could actually see the amount of people that are attracted to you and vice versa. You've absolutely no idea how large the world is if you can't see that. Now, being that a lot of you are teenagers and young adults who don't have the freedom to just go out and start looking for people to love and people to love you back, I'm not going to tell you that's going to happen tomorrow or even soon, but please trust in the words of a friend. From me to you, I am telling you that loneliness does not last forever.
That is
For
true.
teenagers, it is usually at its peak, and I know some of you will say stuff like, but I like loneliness, or I was born in the dark, molded by it, or some other gay-ass emo shit, so
I don't like that word used as a derogative.
brain tumor or severe
Would you
mental
stop thinking about
disease,
those and actually
just
listen to
fucking
the
listen
video?
to what I am saying to you. Trust me, once your life starts filling with happiness, you do not want to go back. And I promise you that there are actual living, breathing human beings out there who want to get to know you and talk to you and hug you and cuddle with you and kiss you and share their lives with you. You seriously are more deserving of it than you could possibly know. All I did was make a random ass YouTube video about Leafy for no other reason than the fact that I was bored, and now I'm not bullshitting you here. I have to keep myself from crying during my
Stop
live
shaking your
streams
head
just
every
because I
time
can
there's a
see
curse word.
how beautiful it is to see the amount of friends I have talking to me and keeping me completely safe from loneliness. It really is momentous to me that you guys have happened in my life, and I promise you that it will happen for you as long as you start doing something about it. And I know some of you will ask, well, what should I do? And just like me, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. Because everyone's life and scenarios and personalities and everything is fucking different. I can't tailor make an entire guidebook for every
shaking your
individual
head.
that watches this video. All I can tell you is to just do something. And trust me, at first it may yield no results, but you'll get better. And then at some point, your best will finally be good enough. You'll see.
Alright, well, okay. I like how it ends on a positive note.